You ready?
Yeah, do it.
Alright, this Silencio. I'm right here with my man Bleed from Pussy Not Motion. We're gonna ask him a couple questions today. He gonna get y'all some game on his brand and just overall what it takes to have a clothing brand. So Bleed,
What's up, baby?
let's get into your resume a little bit, man. Explain to him, how Pussy Not Motion came about.
Man, for real. It just like it always been my lifestyle for real. It always been how I carry myself. Like as a man and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like basically, like I feel like a woman should take care of herself before I step in and actually take care of her. You feel me? And I don't know, like call me old school. You feel me? But I'm just saying I'm tight as shit.
Yeah.
I ain't really trying to be. Like once I see you getting your little toes done, your little nails, whatever you got going on, your hair bookie and all that, but other than that, like, nah.
So like the Pussy Not Motion, the name, like how did you come up with that though? Like
you really
how
want
it
to
come
know?
about?
All right,
Yeah.
fuck, I'm gonna give you the real now. The first one was the jazz. I'm gonna give you the real. All right, so one day I'm outside my man's house. I had a brand called Heartbreaker with me and my brothers. We created a brand called Heartbreaker. We started making a Jordan Air Force One or whatever. But I was outside his house. He had me waiting, and I'm on the ground. I'm smoking. I'm chilling. I'm on the
Shut up.
That's that Drake. So look, I'm on the ground, and the bride make a post. She like, what she say? She like, who trying to get my nails done? She like, everybody don't speak at once. I'm like, Mo, they out here.
Trigger, yeah.
I'm like, Pussy Not Motion. They out here thinking, I'm like, you hear me? So like that's really what it was. Like I made so my man called me and I ended up going to his spot. I'm like, bruh, put this on the computer right quick. He like, what you mean? I'm like, open up the computer and use your fingers. He like, what you want me to put? I said, Pussy Not Motion. He put it into the font. We went through the fonts. I sent it to the manufacturer. I made like 20 hats. You know what I'm saying? And I had one around the way, passed it out to my man. And like my man, they always support anything I do anyway, you feel me? So I'm like, all right, but I'm like, this really how I feel, y'all. Like, this what we on right now, Pussy Not Motion. So everybody, going their separate ways, and passing out the hats, niggas, girls stealing their hats. Some niggas sold their some niggas stopped making money before me. You know what I'm saying? Some niggas sold their hats, and then I had ordered like 24 hoodies. I already had the hoodies coming. So when the hoodies came, like we went from there for real. My man had to turn himself in, like one of my close partners and shit. So he wanted to go to Assets. He wanted to go to a strip club. He a big trick. So he wanted to go to Assets. We get to Assets. Nobody's in Assets. It's like a Tuesday or something. We the only niggas in there. That mean niggas ain't in here throwing no money. It was so dry, the club was closed.
Damn.
So we in the black truck looking sweet. He got armed security. That's how he moved, you know what I'm saying? So the night already got us looking sweet, and we got our hoodies on. I'm like, man, we going to Rose Bar. Come about to fuck Rose Bar up. Had like 4,000 or 5,000 on me. I told him I ain't even had no money on me. I wasn't gonna do that in the strip club.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm glad I did bring the money because this was the night the shit went viral.
Yeah.
So we went inside.
That's the video you just recently posted? Was it from that night?
So
where everybody had on Pussy Not Motion and Rose Bar, or wasn't that night?
Nah, that was actually the video I posted with G Real. That was actually that was actually when I ended up going to LA because my overseas manufacturer was taking too long. So the shit started cranking. Like the shit went viral, like 17,000 likes. Like it was all on Twitter. So I had to fly to LA
and get some shit made.
Get some shit made right quick. So then we faked it up, the little launch and shit, and that was that. But we get in Rose Bar. It's some Detroit niggas in there. I think his name Tay B or one of them, like one of them rappers. So and my man Witten and everybody in there or whatever. Shout out to Witten. And the sign came out. And when the sign came out, bro, this shit was like a movie, bro.
Yeah.
Everybody like, I feel that, bro. I need that.
Would you say that moment right there, like damn, I got something? Did that solidify like damn, I really got something?
I ain't even gonna lie, bro. I would have never made the Instagram page if it wasn't for my man Rose.
Yeah.
Cause you know what, man, I ride around in the car with that shit and jug that shit before I think about an Instagram.
Yeah, you was on some trap shit with that shit.
So the shit went viral on Twitter. Yeah. So I come outside the next day, niggas like, usually when you pull up, niggas like, let me get some sheets and funnel, bro. Fire up, what you want? Niggas like, come here.
Fucking hoodies.
They like, come here. They like, Mo, this shit went viral on Twitter, bro. I'm like, what? I'm like, this shit like 10,000 likes. Motherfuckers retweeting it. Rose like, make the page, bro. Man, I had opened my man trunk, sat on the back of the trunk. He like, I'm like, so I'm gonna spell Pussy Not Motion. They gonna let me have that on the Instagram page. He like, shop.PNM.
Yeah.
I'm like, what? He like, bro, shop.PNM. I made the page. I ended up putting a post of the sign on the page.
Yeah.
That junk took off. So
yeah, that's one thing I can say. Like when I first started saying that shit on the streets, like that shit felt like a movement. Like
yeah, not for sure.
you had the motherfucking 3-5 bags,
Yeah.
the hoodies, the hats. That shit was like a real movement. And then the city was really, supporting you with that shit. So I definitely took a liking in that shit when I first seen it. And I feel like that hoodie, that's still like one of your best hoodies like to this day. Like, yeah, that's like something people always gonna remember.
Always gonna remember, yeah.
That hoodie right there, nah, for sure. Definitely did your thing with that. So I remember when we did talk though, probably about a year ago, and you did explain to me how you did have another brand. What was the name of that brand? Was that the Hot brand or that was something else back in the day?
So that brand. So I mean, like I'm gonna tell my story a little bit because I gotta go into
go ahead.
So I had graduated. I had graduated high school and shit. I ended up going to PG Community College for like a semester. Niggas don't even know that. I went to college, graduated with a 3.5.
I went to college for a year too.
Bro,
I dropped out.
I'm a real trap scholar, man. Shout out to my Bob, man. That's what he called. I'm a real trap scholar, bro. But so I went to PG and shit. So my grandfather ended up passing. So I ended up moving my grandmother out Silver Spring. So now my mother on my line, she's like, nigga, you done dropped out of college, nigga. She like, what the fuck you gonna do? What you doing? Like, I'm like, look. I just do a junk called Everest around the corner. I'm about to sign up for this junk, go and get it out of my head. Because I'm always, nigga always moving around. So I can go do this for a couple hours, for my dupes, you know what I'm saying? End up going to Everest, learn how to draw blood, learn how to, do EKGs, CPR, you know what I'm saying? All that shit. And a nigga came in that junk one day. So mind you, we wearing scrubs and shit. Like they got us wearing like blue scrubs, the junk. Get off the couch. Get off the couch. Do something with your life. I was in there looking sweet. Had the pants rolled up.
His Grey's Anatomy
I'm
shit.
kinging it. You hear me? I'm king. I try to draw blood on all the bras. Come here, enjoy that blood. But so a nigga came in that junk one day. He just bucked the system. Ain't having no uniform. He like so I hear the teachers argue with him. They like, sir, you cannot come in here with no uniform, sir. You cannot. Then they came around the corner, bro. He had these pants on. It was called Denim Killers. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Denim Killer. You know what I'm saying? He had these pants called Denim Killers, and that was my partner and shit. He had lived around Kenilworth at the time, but this nigga was making pants in his living room around Kenilworth, like by hand. Could really make a pair of pants. Like the pocket go all the way across, unzipping. You got a pocket, and that shit just was like ahead of his time, like a Murray before Murray. So I'm telling some like, man, who make those? He like, man, my man, he just. I'm like, bro, he ain't rich yet. I'm like, give me his number. So, of course, me, quick talker, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And my man, he really stand back to himself. He ain't trying to let nobody know his business. None of that shit. So I end up cutting right in and shit. So, damn, that's crazy. Yeah, I cut in, So, I hit him. I'm like, yeah, bro. I'm like, I'm trying to meet you, bro. What's up with these pants? Like, I need like 20 pair. I'm trying to sell these motherfuckers and all that. I like them.
He trying to get a wholesale
If I like them, I need a wholesale number. You know what I'm saying? No bullshit. So he ended up meeting me at Union Station. I'm like, that nigga ain't meet him at Union Station in the middle of the mall. I'm like, bro, I'm trying to pull up. Where you at? He like, man, bro, meet me at Union Station. Met me at Union Station. I'm like, bro, what's up, man? My name. At the time, I ain't even bleed. I'm Fat Ty at the time. I'm like, man, look, my name Fat Ty, man. Woo, woo. I see what you got going on, man. Da da da. I'm like, how you making those? He like, man, in the house, woo woo. I'm like, man, fuck that, bro. We gotta figure something out. We gotta find a manufacturer. I'm like, because, like you can't be in that junk, doing everything. Like you, bro, I got the paper. Let's do this shit the right way. So we end up, putting our brains together and our paper together and came up with Denim Killer. That shit was booming in the city. You understand what I'm saying? So I just always was like trying to just do like some type of, entrepreneurship. So we went from Denim Killer, then we went to Heartbreaker.
Okay, yeah, because I feel like a lot of people don't know that. I didn't even know that. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little younger than you, so I didn't even know that you had another brand before Pussy Not Motion and all that. So when you told me that day, I was like, damn, that showed that you've been doing this shit for a while.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This not your first ordeal, but My next question is, how hard is it to stay relevant in the streetwear industry? And would you say it's hard to keep your brand relevant, like year in and year out?
Damn, son. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I stress the most about like trying to make sure that, you know, like I'm staying real. You feel me? Because like at the same time, it's like sometimes like you'll get in your own head for real. Like what you think looks sweet might not really look sweet. Like I done scratched like so many samples and just water shit. Like I know you and me. I tried some shit with this one. You know what I'm saying? But I also like I really like, you know, at one point in time, you know, like Virgil, like he told you, like you take 3%. You feel me? So like, you know, like he took the Jordan 3 soul and had it on the bottom of the Louis. And ain't nobody say nothing.
Nah, for sure.
My man Rose told me that. I'm like, Mo, he did what? He like, bro, this a Jordan 3 soul, bro. You hear me? Woo. I'm like,
that
damn.
3%, niggas so out here niggas be fucking that 3%
up. You gotta take it. You gotta, you hear me? Like, Sean Poppin, you gotta, you gotta take some shit and move some shit around.
Nah, for sure. For sure. And one thing I can say, bro, before I drop anything, bro, I post it.
Definitely.
When I post a poll on Instagram, yes or no, because I'm not really trying to waste no money on dropping nothing crazy.
You know who told me that?
What?
You.
Yeah.
I watch you do that shit.
Yeah, I'm not trying to drop, because I didn't learn. But I didn't learn through so many, you know, trials and tribulations, bro. I mean, you going to fail for sure. Like, you know, you going to have drops that don't do as good as you planned it to be.
Definitely.
But I definitely try to, if I don't post it, I definitely try to at least ask 10 friends, like, what you think? What's your honest opinion on this?
Facts.
Before I drop it, because like you said, we could put some, that should be looking sweeter now here, but when you put it out there, like, nah, this ain't really it. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, definitely.
So I definitely understand you on that.
And then there's sometimes it's like you can't eat. Like sometimes like I be like, man, I need who the fuck is fashionable? I'm like, all right, but I already know who I'm about my same people every time.
Yeah.
Like, what's up with this?
Straight fly motherfuckers.
Oh, tell me the truth, bro. That's all I got, bro. Tell me the truth.
For real. I send that shit to the flies motherfuckers. I know, like, what's up with this shit? Let me know something.
Like, this shit bush, bro. You can move this around and all that.
Yeah. Nah, I definitely do that. I feel like you answered this question already. What strategies do you use to cultivate a strong brand community? Like, how would you say you built a community around Pussy Not Motion? Because I see you work a lot with artists. You did the collaboration song with Flock, Pingy, and all of them. Like, was that a strategy behind something else, or is that something like, these my men, I'm about to just do that for them?
Man, that really was just like from the hot for real, like off my face card. You see what I'm saying? Like just doing good business with people. You feel me? Like when you call on them, it ain't really like this person calling, I ain't gonna answer. You know what I'm saying? Like when I call, like niggas answer the phone because they know, like, you feel me? Like I'm gonna bring value to whatever you got going on too. And like no funny shit. That's why I like our relationship, because it ain't no fake shit. It ain't no you know me, street shit or nothing. Like we really like doing the same thing and trying, you know, and try and make it through this, you know me. We selling clothes, bro.
Nah, for sure. Like, definitely, like, I would say it's hard to definitely find a lot of good, genuine relationships with people that do the same thing you do, because this shit always either turn into competition or niggas just be, you know, on some goofy shit, man. So definitely, I can say our relationship is definitely genuine. Like I said, if you call me and ask me for something, I wouldn't hesitate to give it to you. You know what I'm saying? And it's vice versa. I know I can do the same with you. So.
And you done printed a record my shit too.
Nah, for sure. For sure. So I definitely know that the relationship genuine. What advice would you give to, you know, just an up and coming person that's trying to get into the clothing industry?
You know what's crazy? So, you know, I got the partnership with Legends. Shout out to Legends, shout out to Big Leif, shout out to Johnny, shout out to Brian. You know, those the bros. Even my security, man. He be quiet as shit. But, he about to, like, he started his own brand. It's called 3808 SB, something like that. He been asking me, like, little shit, like, bro, what's who? I'm like, bro, listen. I tell him motherfucker off buck, especially with this shit. If you ain't ready to cry, you ain't ready to motherfucking be depressed. If you ain't ready to go through this shit, son, I'm like,
it ain't
for you, son. Because you'll fuck around and find yourself down to your last couple of dollars, and you might really gotta spend that on merch.
Yeah.
Straight up. That's why you said, like, let me know.
Nah, for real. Let me know.
Let me know what's going on.
Definitely let me know.
That nigga trying to shake, you hear me?
I feel like my advice to, like, somebody that's really just getting into it, like, I feel like a lot of people, they try to come with so many designs and shit. Like, all it takes is one design, bro. Yeah. One design. Like, even if you look at what I did with my other brand, I Fuck on the First Date, like, I sold that design for 2 years straight before
it's a staple piece.
Added anything else to it or anything. Like, so I tell like the audience, like, one design to get you a long way. Like, literally one design can make you $1 million. You might not even gotta sell clothes again after that. So it's like, that's what I would say. Like, if you just getting in it, you don't have to really overthink it too much, because like I said, one design can get you so far.
Right.
Other than that, it's just like, what would you say is like the next step for your brand? Like, are you trying to tap into like any other geographics? Any, like, what's the next step for Pussy Now Motion? The next 3 to 5 years.
Boy, you my motherfucking man. So look, you know what's crazy, right? What's crazy is, bro, that's all I be thinking about. So I was just thinking recently, I'm like, some of my hardest shit I didn't drop, then like bike lifestyle, like motorsport.
I see you been getting more into that lane and shit.
So I feel like,
and they like that shit.
So I feel like, I don't know, I think I might go with that. And then it's like of my designs be really coming off like concepts too.
Right.
Like, I'm like a concept type of person. Like, if I go to the car wash, I see a nigga washing the car, the nigga might got on a car wash shirt, bro. Me, bro, you know what I say? Well, that shit looks sweet. You get a long john, throw the long john, throw the butters on. You feel me? Then it might be PNM car wash.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
He asked me that recently. He was like, where do I get like my inspiration from for my designs? I'm like, bro, you could get that shit from anywhere. Like,
riding down the street.
You see something like, damn, that looks sweet. I could do this with that. Like, inspiration comes from anything. Like, I could see a hoodie, a shirt, and flip it my own way, anything. So definitely, like, for the audience that like maybe trying to see like, damn, where do I get my inspiration from for my designs? You could get this shit from anywhere, literally. So that's definitely some real shit. And I feel like with the bike life shit that you are doing, it's a community around that.
Exactly.
It's a bike life. That shit
large,
that shit large, you know. So that's definitely would be a good lane.
And before you to go talking about bike life, shout out to Tyra. You know Tyra.
Yeah.
You know, this her design.
She made that, right?
Her design,
yeah. Tyra like that.
I love Tyra. She did my mural. At the shop. She did my mural, and I ain't even gonna lie, bro. Like, that mural, it got a lot of attention too.
That she did at the shop.
Yeah, the mural, that joint was hard.
And Tyra like that. I've been working with Tyra, bro, since like 2017, bro. We used to always do photo shoots and shit. She did a lot of shit for me, bro. And Tyra definitely on her shit. My next question is gonna be, how has the streetwear landscape changed since you first started, and how have you adapted to those changes now?
So when I first started, I came out with the flip pants. I made some jeans, like some sun faded jeans, like flip pants, and that was actually like my first time ever like wearing flip pants.
Yeah.
And it's like the trend forced me to like have
make
to drop.
Some, that's why I made these right here.
I'm like, damn, like joggers, so we not doing joggers. They're like, fuck no, bro, that shit champ, bro. I wanted to go over to Balenciaga. Now, at this time, everybody had during the pandemic was Balenciagas. So now everybody like, yeah, for these. I'm like, all right, go ahead. And I end up buying into it.
Yeah.
So
that's one thing I can say about like just the clothes shit. Like, you gotta stay on trend. Like,
what?
If you not stand up, the shit change so fast. Like, it's constantly changing every year in and year out. Like you said, flares was in around that pandemic time. Now, you don't really see them that much, but it's still kinda in, but it ain't like how it was when it first kicked off. So like,
everybody was wearing Balenciaga.
That's one thing I can say, like, too, like, my advice to any other clothing brands, like, you gotta be able to pay attention to those trends and adjust quickly, because like, it's 2024 right now. You can't be doing trends that was in 2022. Like, that shit ain't gonna work out for you. So like, definitely the importance of paying attention to what's going on can save you a lot of time and money. So that's something that I try to pay attention to, and I got better at that later on in my career, just paying attention to different trends and also understanding like your target audience. Like, I remember like probably like 2020, I tried to do some whole other shit, bro. The shit wasn't Silencio. Like, it wasn't it was the designs was just some whole other shit. The shit was like some white people shit for real, bro. That shit.
You gotta send that shit to me.
But that shit flopped though.
Because guess what?
That shit.
You gotta recook.
Shit,
you might gotta recook it. That might be the one.
Nah,
it was anything.
I'm only saying this because it's like I tried to go outside of
what was going on already.
What was going on and what was working for me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like. Once you get that wasn't what my audience was feeling. Like if the streets was to see that shit, they be like, Silencio, what you doing?
This?
You know what I'm saying? Like this ain't it. So like that's another thing. Like once you figure out your audience, don't go outside of that. Like if your audience is the streets, cater to the streets.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Like don't go outside of that because a lot of people try to go outside of what's working for them, and that shit don't work out.
Right.
So, like, that's another thing, like, the importance of just knowing your target audience. Because I feel like a lot of brands, when they first come out, they don't really know who is their customer.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Like, know your age, your age group, basically.
Yeah, all of that. All of that. Like, who you selling to? What type of...
Yeah.
How is this person that I'm selling to? Like, what type of person? The day-to-day, you know, on a day-to-day, who is buying my clothes? Is it street niggas? Is it scammers? You know what I'm saying? Knowing your target audience can be very important when you're building a brand. So, you know, that's my advice on that tip. Other than that, bro, I don't really got that many more questions for you. I mean, I feel like you got something?
Yeah,
what you got?
That's cool.
So, y'all both have clothing brands. How do you come to the conclusion that both clothing brands can coexist within the same market? Like, so both of y'all serve, like, the D.C. area, right? As y'all major point. How did you get to the point where it's like, I can be Silencio, I can be PNM, and we could both sit down and have a conversation without there being like that competition level?
Bro, I mean, this is how I was raised. There's enough money out here for everybody, bro.
Damn sure.
This a big ass world, bro. You know what I'm saying? DC is not that big, but it's enough money out here for everybody. Everybody can eat. You know what I'm saying? No man is bigger than the next man. Like, if he hustling, he doing this thing, it's still room for me to do my thing just as well. So that's just how I look at it, you know?
Yeah, how I look at it for real, I already wear clothes and shit. So it's like if I'm gonna wear some Louis, if I'm gonna go wear some Nike, Under Armour, if I'm gonna get them 120, 180, I'm like, shit, I rock some shit that's from here. And nigga might be like, yeah, what's that? I'm like, man, this is my shit. Like, what's up? This me and my man shit. Yeah, that's how we go. Yeah, you trying to hit them? You need something? Yeah, go ahead, go to the page. So,
but nah, like, this ain't the streets. It's clothes. You know what I'm saying? Like, we fighting over territories and all that shit old anyway. But like, this clothes, bro. It's enough money out here for everybody.
Nah, damn sure.
I got another one. So like with PNM, what do you want people to take away from it when it's said and done? Like, what's the legacy of PNM?
Damn, son. Say it again.
Like, what's the legacy of PNM? Like, when you like, all right, I'm hanging it up. What do you want people to take away from the things that you did, like, with your brand?
That you should be able to say what you want to say, and when you say it, you mean it. You stand on it, and you live by it every day. And I stand on pussy is not motion, and can't nobody, you know me, ain't nobody hop in the DM and say this nigga lying. He did this, he did that. Yeah. They know, you hear me? Did nothing. You got nothing. So it's like, yeah, man. And for like on a more serious note though, it's really, you know, a lot of people then lost their life, and a lot of men, a lot of relationships then got broken up about females. Don't get it twisted. And sometimes a lot of people that's not here with us about a female, the domestic violence, whatever. I got a homie right now that's facing 7 years behind losing his composure over a female. You know what I'm saying? And it happened just like that. You feel me? It's like if you don't like, it's already hard enough for a black man out here already. So it's like, don't spend your time like trying to just chase females and please females. Like, go out here, get an education, go to school, take care of your kids, travel the world, go on trips. The girls everywhere, they gonna be here. You know what I'm saying? They already. It's no funny shit. The world is made for a woman. It's hard out here for us.
They outnumber us.
Yeah, we outnumber. You know what I'm saying? But don't get it twisted. I respect a woman. You know what I'm saying? I was raised by a woman, got a great mother, I got a great wife, I got a great family, got great sisters. I got good women in my life. You know what I'm saying? Like I love women, but this more so for the men. Like, let's be men. You know what I'm saying? Let's stand up and take care of our business.
Sure. It's a lot of niggas that lost their lives over that box, man.
What?
For real.
Dangerous.
Dangerous. That's what a lot of beef start over a girl.
Female.
So that shit definitely real, bro.
Bleed, what do you call this chapter of your life?
This chapter. Just recently, like probably a couple months ago, I really looked in the mirror. I said, "Damn, Slim, you grown. Might be 30 next year." I said, "Slim, you grown. Like, you know, my daughter come to me and say, Daddy, you going to the shop today? What you doing? You about to go sell some clothes?" I'm like, "Yeah, my ass about to go sell some clothes." Like now I know, like, damn, my kids reminding me like what I need to be doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I got shit I need to do. You feel me? So.
That's real.
It's like I'm grown now. I'm growing up for real. That's what I'm on.
Nah, for real.
And I see you just had your first baby.
Nah, for sure.
Congratulations.
Nah,
You know
for sure.
Told you I was proud of you. Them girls make you hustle, bro.
Nah, for sure.
They make you hustle.
Kids in general make you hustle, bro.
Yeah.
I definitely turned my shit up a whole nother notch when I found out I was having a child. Should definitely make you go harder for sure. For sure.
I know I asked G if like selling the clothes kept him out of bullshit and saved his life. Do you feel like that's how it is for you too? Do you think PNM is keeping you out of shit you ain't supposed to be in?
Man, yeah, definitely. Son. I definitely I ain't like too religious, you know what I'm saying? Like I know it's a God, you know, I got faith in God, you know what I'm saying? So I definitely thank God for that, cause, you know, it came at the perfect time for real. I ain't gonna lie. Like nigga needed something else to do. You feel me?
Yeah.
So.
The last question I got is, do you have a message for like the young nigga that's watching this? he's on the verge of like either going left or going right. What would be something that you would tell like someone young that still wants to have like all the success that can come with the streets, but you're doing a better option? What would you give advice to somebody like that?
Well, geez, I'm gonna go in.
What? He asking you.
He asking me.
Yeah, he asking you.
Other said, please, damn. All right, so look, I ain't gonna lie, man. The streets washed up, son. I lost a lot of homies, a lot of friends. You feel me? To either jail or death. It's like right now, it's like nobody really want to put the work in. You feel me? Like right now, like we in a microwave era where it's like everybody want it now. They want to go take now. They want to go rob now. They want to go do it now. When it's like, you know, the things in life that's worth it. Like, you know, it take time, and that's why like a lot of my friends know, like I call PNM my baby. You know what I'm saying? Cause it's really my baby. Like I really didn't watch it go up, down, up. You feel me? I used to be getting discouraged. I ain't get no online sales. You feel me? Shout out to you, you know, for plugging me in with bro. You know, for the website. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, it's like you gotta put the work in though, man. That's the only way it's gonna work. You know, go to school. You feel me? School could save your life. Like that really be your network for real. And like that's how I know a rack of people to this day. Everybody be like, damn, Fat Bleed, you know everybody. What the fuck? What was you doing? I'm like, bruh, I went to school, bro.
Yeah.
You know me? I went to DC schools, you know what I'm saying? I went to Maryland schools. You know me? I went to Super Maryland schools. You know what I'm saying? Like, I went to school. I'm talking about, and I'm mingling. Hey, what's up, bro? What's you? You know me? I'm cutting in. I'm at the lunch tables. Like, what's going on? What's your name? You know what I'm saying? All that. So, go to school, man. You want to get rich, go to school. That's all I can say. Go to school. I'm pumping because I went to school. That's why I'm pumping this merch, because I went to school.
I feel like a lot of people, you know, underlook the marketing aspect of making clothes. You know, marketing is everything, bro. You know, attention is the new currency. If you could get attention, you could win. You know, that's what I tell people. Like, if you could get attention, if you could get eyes, you can win. So, my whole thing with the commercials, you know, working with different artists, I'm trying to get the most attention possible
Right.
on the clothes or whatever I'm doing at the time. So, that's my whole thing with marketing, though. Like, I feel like a lot of people put more emphasis on the clothes, but you got to kind of put more emphasis on the marketing, because the marketing can help sell the clothes even more.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
So that's my thing with the marketing. I've always been like a very good marketer, but I feel like over the years I'm getting better at also designing clothes too. You know, but marketing is like my strong point. That's something I do really well.
You gotta market yourself.
Yeah, for sure.
I realize that even both of y'all with the commercials that y'all do, y'all don't ever sell. You're not ever pushing the clothes. It's like the lifestyle and the things that the clothes are around.
Yeah.
I know with like G, you have like the rappers, like the the different environments that you're shooting in, it's like real and like resonates with the people that you're trying to target.
Yeah.
Same thing for you, Bleed. Is that intentional when y'all are thinking of what y'all do and how y'all put things together?
Yeah, man, that shit intentional for sure. Like when I'm creating as far as on the marketing side, I'm only thinking about what is my audience gonna, how am I gonna get my audience attention? You know, what are they gonna like? You know, I'm only gonna create based off of what my audience is gonna like because I understand the people, I understand who my audience is. So when you understand your target audience, it's easier to create because you know what you're dealing with, you know? So.
What about you, Bleed?
Shit, for me, man, I ain't even gonna lie. We gotta do another interview because, like, it's a lot of shit. So anyway, we rolling though. You ain't got no more questions. We rolling. I'm here. You good?
Yeah.
The dog good? Yeah. All right, goddamn motherfucker. So nah, but look. So shit, I did a rocket shit. So I used to be promoting like shows and shit too.
Yeah.
Like me and my brother Squirrely, we was the first niggas in the city to bring ESTG here. You know, the Bliss. So when I started getting up on the rappers and shit, we brought ESCG, 42 Doug, 2C. We started like, you know, like making them connections and shit. I'm like, damn, like, now I got to close, you know what I mean? Like now I'm still plugged in with all the other promoters and even bruh, you know, shout out to MGE Squarely, man. He always throw me oops, like with the artists and shit like this off, you know, like bruh want to see me win, you know what I'm saying? But I made relationships with the other promoters by doing good business, you feel me? When it was time to pay everybody, I ain't run off. We broke bread, and now when people come in town, hey, Bleed, da-da-da, hey, such and such, you feel me? Because, like, for instance, like my man Jay, when I called you, what I say?
Yeah.
I said, bruh, don't be mad at me. Like, what's wrong, bro? What's going on? I said, man, my man about to go get up on Boston Richie's now, but he booked him. I said, I ain't got nothing to do with it or none of that shit, bro. I said, look, I know what type of time we on, you hear me? And that's how much respect I got for bruh. I was like, bro, I was like, you know what type of time we on? I said, bro, but guess what? This shit for the people, man. It's for the marketing. And that took a lot out of me too, cause I got real street friends, niggas that'll call me OGs and all that, like, nigga, what the fuck is you doing? You know what I'm saying? But I had to tell them, like, listen, I'm trying to get the fuck up out of here.
Nah,
that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to hit the gas, you know what I'm saying?
Like I told Bleed on the phone, you know, for me to fuck with that, man, that shit would have went against everything that my brand even stand for. So,
damn sure.
You know, and I never seen no paperwork on him, so I don't know really what's his situation. I only seen, you know, the interrogation video, so I can't fuck with no rap, bro. My father would have just like got on my line off that shit, bro. So I'm cool off that shit, but I definitely understand though. Yeah. So that's about it though, man.
Yeah, I think I just need closing statements. So, who you are, what you do, where they can find you, and then that's pretty much it for the closing statements, bro.
Just show them like your Instagram shit.
Oh, wow. This shit, like, shout it out.
Yeah, like, you know, I'm Pussy Not Motion. If you looking for me on
Instagram, shop that PNM.
Shit like that.
We roll anyway. Look, I'm Fat Bleed, Mr. Pussy Not Motion, also known as Mr. PNM, the biggest PNM. You can find me at shop.pnm on the gram. That's I can get y'all my personal gram, you know. My girl, we signed disclosures.
Nah, that's a bet, bro. I mean, y'all know y'all can find me, man. I'm Silencio, man. Shit speak for itself. It's like, nah.
I appreciate you
I don't
too,
even
bro.
need this part, though, man.
Nah,
that shit
we ain't editing
bro.
shit, nigga.
Nah.
We ain't editing nothing.
Bro, what you want me to say, bro? My Instagram name long as shit. You know,
Silencio Death Before Dishonor.
I got a new page and shit, bro. Shit, look. I did have a name for the podcast, bro. It was called Talks with G.
Talks with G?
Yeah. Fuck it. Mr. Silencio, this is the Talks with G podcast. This is Silencio. We just finished wrapping up with my man Bleed from Pussy Not Motion. Make sure y'all go tap in with us, man. We dropped a lot of game and a lot of juice.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate you, babe.
Bro.